We accepted Templeton Rye in our area as just commonplace. We thought everybody might be having something similar to Templeton Rye. Nothing unusual about it as a child growing up. Well, soon after World War II in 1947, and I was always interested in cattle and showing cattle and absorbed in that pretty much, I talked my parents into going to the Chicago International, the great Chicago International, greatest livestock show on the face of the earth. It was always in December, right around Thanksgiving time and into the 1st of December. So I left for Chicago in an old bobtail truck with a canvas over it to protect 3 head of heifers that I'm taking in to compete and to try and exhibit and do well. And so I arrived, and my parents warned me, you've got to be careful in Chicago. That's the toughest end of town, South State and Halstead streets. That is a tough end of town. You've heard of Cicero, how difficult it was there. Well, it pales in comparison to South State and Halstead. So I arrived in Chicago and unloaded and got settled and found a place to stay and was having a great time at the Chicago International. Now, during the horse show, and the exhibits would be going on at that show, and they run into the evening. Well, in that area, it's an immigrant community. A lot of immigrants, a lot of ethnic groups working in the steel mills, working in the woolen mills, working in the packing houses, which was some kind of work at that time, working in the stockyards. That was the composite of people that made up the area. It was an exciting time to be there, but I can remember, and coming from Manning, Iowa, anybody'd ask us where are we from, they'd say, where are you? Manning, Iowa? Where's that from Des Moines? Where's that from Davenport? Where's that from Cedar Rapids? Where's that from Sioux City? Well, I'm at the stalls watching our cattle until the night performance is out, and these old people would come by, these different ethnic groups, and they'd look at the sign I'd painted and said Manning, Iowa. And I was quite proud of that sign, Wiese Herefords from Manning, Iowa. I thought, boy, that was really great, and they're noticing that. Well, the question that was frequently asked is, where's Manning from Templeton? Now, this is Chicago. And they acquainted any town in Iowa as being, where's it from Templeton? The next question was, did you bring any Templeton Rye with you? I'm 17 years old, and, I was a little taken aback by that. And then I said, well, I sure didn't. In fact, I don't even know where we can get it anymore. Well, they said, now, you see, you find out and let us know, because we'd sure like some Templeton Rye. But it told me the story then that all of a sudden there was a significance about Templeton and Templeton Rye whiskey that hit Chicago, and the stories about its popularity in Chicago are very, very true. I learned that at that time.